Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something powerful. Your dreams are not safe in the hands of the world. Every single day, there are people waiting to tell you that you can't, that you shouldn't, that you're not good enough. They will laugh at you, they will doubt you, and they will try to convince you to settle for less. But the truth is, their voices only have power if you give it to them. This is your life, your vision, your destiny, and if you don't protect it, no one else will. Today I want to show you how to shield your dreams from negativity and rise above every voice that dares to silence them. Dreams are fragile, delicate, and yet incredibly powerful. They begin as whispers in your heart, quiet visions of what your life could be, often invisible to the rest of the world. But as beautiful as they are, dreams are also vulnerable. They can be broken, stolen, or buried under the weight of other people's opinions. That is why it becomes your responsibility to protect them. Not everyone is meant to understand your vision, and not everyone will believe in your journey. And that is perfectly okay. What matters is that you believe in yourself, even when no one else does. The truth is, people will always have something to say. Some will doubt you because they cannot see the path you see. Others will project their own fears onto you, telling you it's impossible, too risky, too unrealistic. And then there are those who will simply try to dim your light because they cannot handle the brightness of your fire. You must learn to recognize these voices for what they are, noise. And like all noise, it is your choice whether you let it distract you or you let it fade into the background while you continue walking forward. Protecting your dreams means setting boundaries, not just with others, but with yourself. There will be days when self-doubt creeps in, when you begin to question your worth and your abilities. That little voice inside your head that says you're not good enough, not talented enough, not ready, sometimes that voice is louder than any critic outside. But here's the thing, you don't have to silence it completely. You just have to rise above it. Every time you feel that doubt, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the fire that made you dare to dream in the first place. The world will try to test you. It will put obstacles in your way, not to destroy you, but to see how badly you want it. Negative people will laugh at your ambitions, call them impractical, and sometimes even make you feel foolish for trying. But what they don't realize is that every great achievement was once considered impossible. Every dreamer was once underestimated. And those who rise above the doubt, those who choose persistence over fear, are the ones who end up inspiring the world. You cannot control the words that come from other people's mouths, but you can control what you choose to believe. If you spend your life listening to every voice that tells you you can't, then you will never discover the power of the voice inside you that says you can. Your dreams are not a group project. They are personal, sacred, and tailored only for you. Not everyone deserves access to them. Sometimes you have to keep your vision to yourself until it is strong enough to withstand the storms. Share your dreams wisely with those who uplift you, not with those who secretly hope you fail. Protecting your dreams also means surrounding yourself with people who fuel your spirit, not drain it. Energy is contagious. If you spend time with those who constantly complain, criticize, or belittle others, you will eventually absorb their negativity. But if you choose to be around people who push you to grow, who celebrate your wins, who remind you of your worth, and you forget, it changes everything. You don't need a crowd cheering for you, but you do need a circle that believes in the possibility of your vision. There will be moments when you feel tempted to give up, especially when negativity feels louder than your hope. But that is the moment you need to stand your ground the most. Dreams don't come true just because we wish for them. They come true because we refuse to let go of them, no matter how heavy the weight of doubt becomes. You have to guard them fiercely, like a treasure, because that is what they are. Think about it. How many people go through life never chasing what they truly want because they let someone else's words hold them back? How many people bury their passion because someone told them it wasn't practical? Do not let that be your story. Refuse to hand over the pen that writes your life to someone else. The moment you let negative people dictate your choices, you give them power over your destiny. And your destiny is far too precious to be written by anyone other than you. You are going to be underestimated. You are going to be doubted. And you are going to be told that your dreams are too big, too bold, too far out of reach. But those very words can become your fuel. Let every doubt be a reminder that you are on the right track. Because if your dreams don't scare people, they aren't big enough. Protect them by working on them in silence, by letting your results speak louder than the negativity ever could. There is strength in patience, in resilience, and in focus. When others try to pull you down with their opinions, keep your eyes fixed on your purpose. Remember that storms don't last forever. The people who mock you today may one day applaud you. The ones who doubt you may one day ask how you did it. But none of that should be your reason for chasing your dreams. Do it for yourself. Do it because the vision in your heart deserves to see the light of day. Protecting your dreams is not about proving others wrong. It's about proving yourself right. It's about holding on to that inner spark, even when the world tries to blow it out. It's about trusting that the seed you've planted will grow, even if no one else can see it yet. Negative people may try to trample on it, but if you keep nurturing it, protecting it, believing in it, nothing can stop it from blooming. Your dreams are your responsibility. They are your gift, your calling, your purpose. No one else can carry them for you, and no one else should have the power to destroy them. The next time someone tells you that you can't, smile and remember that their limitations are not your reality. The next time doubt creeps in, remind yourself that fear is temporary but regret is permanent. And the next time negativity surrounds you, choose to rise above it because your dreams are worth fighting for. But protecting your dreams doesn't just mean blocking out negativity. It also means nurturing them every single day with discipline, patience, and consistent effort. A dream without action remains a fantasy. What transforms it into reality is the work you pour into it, even when no one is watching, even when no one claps, and even when you feel like giving up. Every step you take, no matter how small, adds strength to the vision you carry within. You are building something invisible to the world right now, but one day it will be undeniable. And the ones who doubted you will see what belief, persistence, and courage can create. When you protect your dreams, you are not just shielding them from negative people. You are building a fortress of faith around them. That fortress is constructed brick by brick with your determination, your resilience, and your refusal to settle for less than what you are capable of. And the more you protect it, the more unshakable it becomes. People might still throw stones, but they won't be able to break it down. They might still laugh, but they can be. Our laughter won't echo louder than your purpose. There's something you must understand. Most negativity comes from a place of fear. People project their own insecurities, their own failures, and their own limitations onto you. When someone tells you that your dream is impossible, what they really mean is that it feels impossible for them. When they say you won't succeed, they are reflecting their own doubts about themselves. So why would you allow their fear to dictate your choices? Why would you shrink your vision to fit into someone else's small perspective? You owe it to yourself to break free from that and to keep moving forward, no matter how lonely or misunderstood the journey may feel at times. Protecting your dreams also means protecting your mindset. The strongest fortress you can ever build is in your mind. Train it to filter out the noise, to stay focused on your path, and to recognize negativity for what it is, a distraction. The mind is powerful, and if you let it be filled with the doubts of others, it will begin to betray you. But if you feed it with belief, with possibility, with courage, it will become your greatest ally. Every great success story started with someone who believed in themselves when no one else did. That belief became their shield, their weapon, and their fuel. There will be moments when protecting your dreams feels exhausting. The negativity might feel relentless, like waves crashing against you one after another. But remember, waves don't break the rock. They shape it. The pressure, the criticism, the rejection, they are not signs that you should quit. They are signs that you are being refined. Each challenge is molding you into someone stronger, more resilient, and more prepared for the life you are creating. And that is why you cannot allow negative voices to stop you. Sometimes, protecting your dreams will require silence. Not every dream needs to be announced. In fact, some of the most powerful dreams grow in secrecy, away from the noise of the world, until they are strong enough to stand on their own. There is wisdom in moving quietly, in letting your actions speak for you, in allowing your progress to reveal itself only when it is undeniable. Silence protects you from premature criticism, from unnecessary judgment, and from the destructive opinions of those who don't have your best interests at heart. But silence doesn't mean passivity. Protecting your dream requires action. It requires waking up early when you'd rather sleep, working late when you'd rather rest, and showing up for yourself again and again, even on the days when motivation fades. It's about choosing discipline over distraction, growth over comfort, and persistence over quitting. Every sacrifice you make for your dream is an investment, and those investments compound into results that silence every doubt. You have to remember that negativity will often come disguised as advice. People will tell you they are being realistic when they discourage you. They will say they are trying to protect you when they tell you to stop aiming so high. But ask yourself, are they protecting you or are they protecting their own comfort? Because the truth is, your dream challenges people. It forces them to confront the fact that maybe they settled, maybe they gave up too early, maybe they chose fear over courage. And sometimes it's easier for them to bring you down than to face their own reflection. That is why you must be discerning. Listen to guidance, but always filter it through your own intuition. Take wisdom, but discard fear. Protecting your dreams means embracing solitude. Not everyone will understand why you are so focused, why you say no to distractions, why you choose work over parties, why you protect your time so fiercely. But greatness has always required sacrifice. The people who achieve extraordinary things are the ones who are willing to walk alone for a while. And though loneliness may visit you, remind yourself that it is temporary. One day your vision will create a life so fulfilling that every lonely night will be worth it. Never forget that your dreams are not random. They are not accidents. They are placed inside you for a reason. They are a glimpse of the potential you hold, of the life you are meant to create. Negative people didn't receive that vision, and so they will never fully understand it. That's why you can't wait for their approval. You must move without it. Waiting for others to validate your dreams is the fastest way to let them die. The only permission you need is your own. There is a fire inside you, and protecting your dreams means feeding that fire daily. Feed it with books that inspire you, with mentors who challenge you, with habits that strengthen you. Feed it by celebrating small wins, by acknowledging your progress, by reminding yourself that every step forward counts. And when someone tries to pour water on that fire with their negativity, protect it, shield it, refuse to let their words extinguish your light. Your dream will test your patience. It will demand more from you than you think you have to give. It will require resilience when things don't go according to plan, and faith when results are not immediate. But that is the beauty of it. Your dream is not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become in the process. Protecting it is also about protecting your growth, your transformation, your evolution into the person who is worthy of the vision you hold. You are stronger than the negativity around you. You are braver than the doubts within you. And you are capable of protecting and nurturing your dreams until they bloom into reality. Each day, you choose to silence the noise, to guard your vision, and to keep moving forward. You are proving to yourself that nothing can stand in the way of someone who refuses to give up. And when you begin to realize that your strength is not in proving yourself to others, but in staying true to your own vision, the entire way you move through life changes. Protecting your dreams becomes less about fighting with the world and more about building an unshakable foundation within yourself. You stop seeking applause, you stop chasing approval, and you start understanding that the real reward is in becoming the person who has the courage to chase what others are too afraid to even imagine. That shift in perspective is powerful because it frees you. It frees you from needing validation, it frees you from needing permission, and it frees you from the weight of negativity that others try to place on your shoulders. There will always be people who want to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. They will measure your potential based on their own limited experiences, their own fears, and their own failures. But their story is not your story. Their limits do not define your limits. You have to draw a line between what belongs to you and what doesn't. Every time someone tries to plant doubt in your mind, you have to ask yourself, does this belief serve my dream or does it destroy it? If it destroys it, let it go. Protect your mind like you would protect your home. You wouldn't let a thief walk in and steal your most precious possessions. So why would you let negative voices steal your vision? Protecting your dreams also requires patience with your own journey. Sometimes the negativity doesn't only come from people around you. It comes from the fact that results take longer than you expected. You start to wonder if maybe the doubters were right, if maybe you're wasting your time, if maybe you should just settle for something safer. That's when you must remind yourself that every dream worth chasing takes time. Growth doesn't happen overnight. Seeds don't sprout the moment they touch the soil. You have to nurture, water, and protect them through seasons of silence before they break through the surface. Your dream works the same way. Just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it isn't growing. And while it grows, you must protect it from the storms of negativity. People may laugh at the early stages. They may mock the fact that you're starting small. They may call you unrealistic because they cannot see what you see. But small beginnings do not mean small outcomes. Protect your vision even when it is fragile, even when it feels like it could break under the weight of one more criticism. That early stage is when your dream needs you the most, when your belief is the only shield it has. Sometimes protecting your dream means walking away from certain relationships. As hard as it may be, you cannot afford to surround yourself with people who constantly tear you down, who ridicule your ambitions, or who drain your energy with their negativity. You don't need people who remind you of your limitations. You need people who remind you of your possibilities. And if you cannot find that support right away, then be your own support. Encourage yourself. Speak life into your dream. Protect your energy as fiercely as you protect your time, because both are essential to keeping your vision alive. There is also an important truth you must hold on to. The louder the negativity becomes, the closer you often are to a breakthrough. Doubt, criticism, and resistance usually show up when you are on the edge of something great. It's almost like the world is testing you, asking, how badly do you want this? And in those moments, you must answer not with words, but with persistence. Protect your dream by refusing to back down. Refuse to let the noise push you off your path. Stand taller, dig deeper, and remind yourself that the presence of resistance means you are moving in the right direction. The journey will not be perfect. You will stumble, you will make mistakes, and you will face setbacks. Protecting your dream means accepting that failure is part of the process. Failure is not a sign that you should quit. It's a sign that you are trying, that you are learning, that you are pushing yourself beyond the limits that others stay trapped inside. Every mistake is a lesson. Every setback is a step forward in disguise. Protect your dream by embracing those lessons instead of letting them break your spirit. One of the most powerful ways to shield your dreams from negativity is to keep your vision bigger than your obstacles. The moment you let obstacles look larger than your dream, negativity wins. But when your dream is so strong in your heart, when your vision burns so brightly in your mind, no obstacle can overpower it. Protect it by keeping your eyes fixed on the bigger picture, by remembering why you started, and by reminding yourself of the life you're building. That vision will act as your armor, protecting you from every arrow of doubt thrown your way. Never underestimate the importance of gratitude in this process. Gratitude keeps you grounded, it keeps you focused, and it protects your perspective from being poisoned by negativity. When you are thankful for the little progress you've made, for the lessons you've learned, for the opportunities you've been given, you build a shield around your dream. Negativity cannot penetrate a mind that is focused on gratitude, because gratitude shifts your attention from what's missing to what's possible. You must also learn to protect your dreams from comparison. Nothing kills passion faster than measuring yourself against someone else's journey. Their timeline is not your timeline. Their success does not diminish yours. Protect your vision by staying focused on your own lane, your own pace, and your own growth. Comparison opens the door for negativity to creep in because it convinces you that you're behind, that you're not good enough, that you'll never catch up. But the truth is, your path is uniquely yours. Protect it by refusing to let comparison steal your joy. And remember this, the people who doubt you today may not always doubt you tomorrow. Sometimes the very voices that once tried to discourage you will one day be inspired by your persistence. But don't chase that validation. Protect your dream by keeping your focus inward, not outward. Let your success be a byproduct of your dedication, not a response to their disbelief. The real victory is not in proving others wrong, it's in proving to yourself that you were right to believe. Your dream is your responsibility, your privilege, and your power. Protect it by feeding it, by nurturing it, by surrounding it with positivity, by standing guard against doubt. Protect it with every choice you make, what you read, what you watch, who you listen to, and how you spend your time. Protect it by reminding yourself daily that you are worthy of the vision you hold, that you are capable of bringing it to life, and that no amount of negativity can overpower a heart that refuses to give up. And when you start to live with that awareness, that every single thought, every single action, and every single decision is either protecting or weakening your dream, you begin to move differently. You become intentional with your time, careful with your words, and selective with the energy you allow into your space. Protecting your dream is not something you do once. It is a daily commitment, a discipline, almost like breathing. You cannot expect it to survive if you neglect it, and you cannot expect it to grow if you do not guard it against the forces that try to shrink it. One of the biggest challenges in protecting your dream is that negativity often comes disguised as love. The people closest to you, friends, family, colleagues, sometimes become the very voices that plant doubt in your mind. They may not intend harm. In fact, many times they genuinely believe they are helping you by telling you to take the safer road, to avoid risk, to stay comfortable. But comfort has never been the birthplace of greatness. Every extraordinary story was born out of discomfort, risk, and the willingness to go where others feared to go. You must recognize the difference between advice that empowers and advice that limits. Protect your dream by respecting their concerns, but never allowing them to cage your vision. There will be days when the weight of negativity feels too heavy, when the world seems determined to convince you that you cannot make it. In those moments, protecting your dream means going inward. You must find that quiet place inside yourself where belief still lives. Remind yourself of the times you overcame challenges you once thought were impossible. Remember the strength you have built from every obstacle you have already faced. If you could endure those storms, you can endure this one too. Protecting your dream is not about ignoring fear, but about choosing faith in spite of it. Another truth is that protecting your dreams requires you to protect your focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, constant notifications, endless noise. If you are not careful, your energy will be scattered across things that do not move you closer to your vision. Protecting your dream means cutting out the unnecessary, being ruthless about your priorities, and guarding your focus like it is gold. Because it is. Where your focus goes, your energy flows, and where your energy flows, your results grow. Do not waste it on negativity, gossip, or meaningless comparisons. Pour it into your dream and watch it flourish. And yet, protecting your dream does not mean you will never doubt yourself again. Doubt will visit. Fear will knock on the door. That inner critic will whisper, reminding you of every weakness, every failure, every reason to quit. But your responsibility is not to silence those voices forever. It is to rise above them every time they appear. Protect your dream by answering doubt with action, by proving to yourself step by step that you are capable of more than you think. With every action, your belief grows stronger, and with every small victory, the voice of negativity grows weaker. It is also important to protect your dream from your own impatience. So many people give up not because they were incapable, but because they expected instant results. When things didn't happen fast enough, they convinced themselves it wasn't meant to be. Protecting your dream requires patience with the process, because success does not arrive overnight. It comes after countless invisible hours of effort, after late nights, after sacrifices, after persistence that no one else sees. The world may label you an overnight success one day, but you will know the truth, that it took years of protecting, nurturing, and fighting for your vision to bring ire. T into reality. Protecting your dreams also means protecting your confidence. Confidence is fragile, and negativity has a way of chipping away at it piece by piece. If you are not careful, you will start shrinking yourself to fit into other people's opinions. You will start dimming your light so that others don't feel threatened by your shine. But protecting your dream requires you to stand tall, to take up space, to walk into every room knowing that your vision is valid, your purpose is powerful, and your presence matters. Confidence does not mean you will never feel fear. It means you refuse to let fear control your choices. Another way to protect your dream is to never hand your power to rejection. Rejection will come, doors will close, opportunities will slip away, people will say no. But rejection is not the end, it is redirection. Protect your dream by refusing to see rejection as failure, but instead as a stepping stone, a necessary part of the journey that is shaping you into the person who is ready for the opportunity that truly belongs to you. Every no is simply guiding you closer to the right yes. At times, protecting your dream will require courage that feels almost unbearable. It will mean standing alone when no one claps. It will mean investing in yourself when others call it foolish. It will mean walking away from comfort to step into the unknown. But every time you choose courage over fear, you strengthen your shield. You prove to yourself that negativity, no matter how loud, cannot break someone who refuses to surrender. And here's the truth. Negativity will never truly go away. There will always be critics, doubters, and voices telling you that you cannot. Protecting your dream does not mean eliminating negativity. It means becoming so rooted in your purpose that negativity loses its power over you. It means building a belief so strong that no external force can shake it. It means carrying your vision with pride even when it feels heavy, and reminding yourself that it is worth every ounce of effort, every sacrifice, and every challenge you face. Your dream is not just for you. It is bigger than you. Protecting it ensures that one day it will inspire others. One day your story will become someone else's proof that it is possible. And that is why you cannot let negativity steal it from you. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to those who will one day look at your journey and find the courage to chase their own